Hi friends, today is spring equinox and we are celebrating spring equinox in the northern hemisphere. What is the spring equinox? It is nothing but the beginning of spring, astronomical beginning. Spring has already begun in nature and especially in the northern hemisphere, but we are now moving towards brighter, sunnier days of the summer and the highest point where we will reach of the summer solstice, where the day will be the longest. Today's day, we have an equal day and equal night, which is 12 hours of day and 12 hours of night. Also, in our country and everywhere else, also in the world, Persians or Parsis or those with Persian descent celebrate their new year. It's called Navroz. What does all this spring equinox mean to us? What it means is warmer weathers, more time outdoors, spending time in the garden, smelling the flowers, a fresh start. So a lot of people tell me, oh, but this is for those who are retired and sitting at home. Of course not. Even if you are a working person, then what you can do is wherever you work, I'm sure there are gardens around. I'm sure there's a little garden in your own space, or there are flower markets. Just get some flowers home. Up the energy of your house and the vibration to that of spring and summer by bringing in these little elements. Spiritually, the theme here is rebirth and renewal. The coldness of winter is gone, and especially if you're living somewhere in the Americas or in Canada and very close to the North Pole, then you may still feel the wintry winds. But for now, there is a knowing with the spring equinox that spring and summer are near, very near. This is also a time or a day that you can use to create a ritual for yourself. In fact, today I will be conducting a beautiful meditation and a ritual that you can do in your mind space and you can also do in real life at your own space. My name is Dr. Sequeira, and for years I have been working with women, men, young adolescents, and my aim is to bring to you the small little rituals and ceremonies that we can do with ourselves to integrate our inner world and the outer world together. So this is a time for personal renewal. This is a time when seeds germinate in nature. So we are going to plant seeds so that they will germinate in time for us. It's also a time for our own personal growth. Many of us have set, a lot of New Year resolutions. Let me tell you, if you go by nature, January, February, we are still in the state of winter. And winter is a time for rest and renewal within. That is not the time for you to start putting out resolutions. This is my personal opinion because this is how I feel when I have tuned into my body. And slowly when nature is waking up, I have realized that now I'm also waking up from inside and I'm ready to meet this spring equinox time and to get into spring. So what is outside is also happening within me. So 3 points. 1, that we can declutter our physical space. That's why we call it spring cleaning. We realign our thoughts, we restore our spiritual balance, and we do this to honor our whole self of others and the community at large. So let's begin our little meditation. I call you to take few deep breaths and center yourselves. So wherever you are seated, wherever you are, before we begin, if you can create a little altar, you can pause the video here. And a little altar, and the altar is nothing but a dedicated sacred space to honor the sacred or the spring equinox. Now, what can you keep on the altar? Anything that reminds you, any symbols that remind you of fertility, hope and renewal. My altar today has a little candle lit. There is incense lit. I also have a lot of plants, and this is my office space. And for me, this whole room, this whole house is an altar to the feminine and to the Divine Father, Mother God. So you can create an altar, keep some essential oil with you too, because we are going to anoint ourselves, because we are embarking on that journey now as we step into spring and summer. So before we set on a journey, we are always blessed by our elders. But today we will bless ourselves, and we will have our spirit guides and archangelic realm all with us, supporting our journey. Okay? So take a deep breath once you've created your altar. Breathe in through your nostril, breathe out through your mouth. Make it long out breaths. Breathe in and breathe out through your mouth. Once again, breathe in. Breathe out through your mouth. Let us do 6 humming breaths to just bring our bodies back into present time, into a state of coherence, bringing our mind and body in alignment. The humming breath is done very gently. You breathe in through the nostril, breathe out through your nostrils, and make a gentle humming sound in your throat. Take a deep breath. Final breath. And as you land inside your body and into this safe space within you, we are going to plant seeds. Imagine you are walking through a forest, and as you walk, you come into a beautiful clearing. This clearing is open ground for you, the space of which has been created for you to plant your seeds. And yet, you will notice that there are some plants from maybe the past year that you do not want. So you can gently start clearing them. You are kind of creating an intentional garden. And as you clear the plants that you don't need, you also keep in mind, what is it that you want to bring into this space? What flowers do you want blooming all around you? When I cleared my garden, this time I was very clear that I wanted roses and jasmines, for I really love their fragrance. So, what flowers or what essence or what plants are calling out to you this time? Stay tuned. They will show up for you. And now in this area, you will see there are also some weeds that have grown. Start clearing them as well. And these are energetically old projects, people, ways of living, habits, our old belief systems that are not serving us anymore and which may not serve us for this coming year. We're gently weeding them and clearing the space. And as you are weeding, you are also giving reverence and acknowledgement for at one point in time, that pattern, that belief, those people, they served you. In some way they served you. But for now, today is the season, or the coming season is where you are letting them go with love and reverence in your heart. Take few deep breaths. As you see your garden being created, you are planting your garden. You're also planting seeds. Notice what you're planting. This particular garden you have planted now where you are currently. Now I want you to imagine that you're walking away from this place. You're walking ahead. And as you are walking ahead, you come across, you can hear the sound of a river with the water flowing. Not too fast, not too slow, but you know there is a river and it's flowing. You can also see a bridge across the river. You are standing on this side of the bridge. Right in front of you is a small table, and on it there are pieces of paper and pen. Pick up that piece of paper and start writing. What beliefs, what emotional patterns are you willing to let go of? Especially a pattern that has been holding up with you for a long time, and that you know is not serving you. Write that down on a piece of paper. If you feel there are many patterns and you need time, you can pause the video and continue to journal. Thank the patterns for they served you once. And now we offer them and we surrender these patterns to God, Goddess, or Mother, Father, God, or whatever else you want to call this great creatrix or this energy of source that is forever creating something new in our lives. gently go to the banks of that river and put this paper in the water. Watch it dissolve and flow away, disintegrate and dissolve into that river water. And as this paper disintegrates, sense in your body-mind this pattern dissolving and moving out of your very being. On that same table, there is an incense holder. Light a candle and then light that incense. Frankincense or sage or whatever is your favorite incense. And holding that incense holder and with all this nice, holy, thick smoke, walk on that bridge as if this smoke is clearing the portal and blessing the pathway from where you are to where you want to be. You can repeat a chant as you cross across this bridge, whichever is your favorite chant. Today I'm called to chant the Hebrew chant. Kadosh, 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 Adonai Sabaoth, which means holy, holy, holy. Holy is the Lord our God. So holding your incense holder and chanting, cross the bridge gently and with love. Kadosh, 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 Adonai Sabaoth. 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 You have now reached the other side. You had sent prayers and intention, and that opened the portal for you to land on the other side. And you are accompanied with your favorite archangel. With me, there's Archangel Michael. Your own spirit guides, and maybe even your spirit animals, your ancestors, they're all walking with you. You're not alone. This journey cannot be taken alone. They are with you. Cross this bridge, and now on the other side, as you arrive, there is again another table with a piece of paper and pen. Lay down your incense holder, pick up the piece of paper, and the space that was created by giving up that belief or pattern, now write down, what is this new belief or pattern? What are you replacing it with? Write it down. And now once you have written, again you find a little space there and dig the soil. Plant your intention in that soil. Bless it with love. Pour some water from the river. Thank the earth for holding your intention. It has now been planted in the womb of Mother Earth. It'll gestate and be birthed when the time is right. And as you finish planting, keep saying, and so it is, and so it is. Remove that bottle of essential oil that you carried with you. Anoint yourself with that oil. You can anoint your third eye, your throat, your heart chakra, your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, or any other chakra that you want to anoint yourself with. Greet the rising sun, for the energy of the sun will bring you new strength for the longer days that are to come. Stay in this space. And while you are here, feel this new energy. What is this new space like? Has the space expanded? Have you gotten into better health, increased abundance and prosperity, relationships that are real, a place where you can be authentically you without having people criticize and make fun of you? And even if they do, you have enough emotional resilience to handle it. Take a few deep breaths to ground this experience. And very gently now, walk back and come back to present time. Thank all the spirit guides, ancestors, everyone who was present with you. With deep gratitude in our hearts for this space and for the new space that has opened up for us. Welcome back, dear sisters, brothers, friends. Today I urge you to spring clean one shelf, one drawer, one part of your closet, one part of your table, and then put it into 3 piles, whatever you find. Things that you want, to which you say yes, because they bring joy and happiness to you. They resonate with the person or the personality that you hold. Things that you do not need, put them into 2 piles. One is a pile which goes into trash, and one that you want to donate. And the 3rd pile can be a maybe, because all answers are not yes and no. And then you can revisit this box or this pile maybe after a few months or few weeks. Let us now end this beautiful meditation on spring equinox with these lovely affirmations from the Chopra Center. I embrace the renewal of spring within and around me, welcoming new beginnings and fresh perspectives. With each breath, I cleanse my body and spirit, making space for growth and vitality. I align with the balanced energies of the equinox, inviting harmony into every aspect of my life. I am open to the transformative power of nature, allowing it to inspire and rejuvenate my being. Thank you, dear sisters and brothers. I'm Dr. Evelette, and I'm here for you, here to serve you from a space of love. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, and God bless.